अष्टविनायक नमो नमः। गणपति बाप्पा मोरया। या कुन्देन्दु तुषारहार धवला, या शुभ्रवस्त्रावृता, या वीणावरदण्डमण्डितकरा, या श्वेतपद्मासना, या कुन्देन्दुतुषारहारधवला, या शुभ्रवस्त्रावृता, या वीणावरदण्डमण्डितकरा, या श्वेतपद्मासना, या ब्रह्मच्युतशङ्कर प्रभृतिभिर्देवैः सदा वन्दिता, सा मां पातु सरस्वती, सरस्वती।
Sarvane Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Janendra, Om Sai Ram, Jai Swami Narayan, Om Shanti. When we get caught up in the business of the world, we lose connection with one another and ourselves. Everything that has a beginning has an ending. Make your peace with that and all will be well. As they say, wisdom says we are nothing. Love says we are everything. Between these two, our life flows. The things that matter most in our lives are not fantastic or grand. They are moments when we touch one another. Much of spiritual life is self-acceptance. Maybe all of it. Can I invite Girish Pai to explain all that? And welcome Girish Pai. He's from Dubai. He's going to introduce himself to you all. Girish Pai, all yours.
Thank you very much. Is the voice clear?
Yes.
Okay, excellent. Thank you. This is a wonderful opportunity, and it's a great way to start a week, actually, with the beautiful mantra, meditation, and this is a great initiative that you all have taken, and it is really going to make a big difference, especially what has gone through during COVID time, and what has been what we are hearing nowadays in the challenges around the world. This is a great way of connecting with everybody collectively and practicing it. So wonderful, great initiative. So thank you for that. So a little bit about me. So I have been practicing meditation for over 35 years, being associated with Brahma Kumaris and practicing Raj Yoga. And as a professional, I work as an IT consultant, but my passion is also working with teenagers. I help them to develop their public speaking, their self-development, and building their confidence skills. And also work with parents, to help them to overcome their communication skills with the children. So this is my little bit of a background, but what I'm really passionate is about making a big difference in the world, and continue to share the knowledge and the experience that I have gained through the meditation and through as working as a coach with the children and the parents. So coming back to the topic, what the sister was mentioning, coping up the challenges. And meditation for me has been the core or the anchor for any challenges that come through life, because the thing is that the challenges are going to come, but how do you navigate and what are the resources you have to manage those challenges? That is a key thing in today's world. So we all know everything is there on Google, everything we have heard for so many years. But now the question is that how do we do it? What are the practical skills that we acquire that we really enjoy our life? We have the best of it. And plus, we people say by looking at a face, they said, oh, they have got something magical. They are always happy. What is that something they have that I also want to have? So this, if someone tells you, that is what is magic. And the other thing what someone tells you is also that please, can you pray for us? Please, can you give us, send some blessings? We are going through some tough time. And during your prayer and during your meditation, if you're able to send that great blessings to that soul, and that soul gets through that challenging situation, the amount of blessings that you would get in return is amazing. And that's what someone said, is that it doesn't really matter how much amount of money you have in your bank, but what matters is what amount of blessings you have in your that bank that nobody else can see. Only God can see that. So that's where I think, so from meditation, as I say in Hindi, say duaएं, and that's a powerful word. So the more we give duaएं or get duaएं, it comes back to us. So I was told that I think so I need to take you through some meditation practice. So what I have done is that I'm going to start with a breathing exercise and going to take you through some basic meditation practice. And if you have any thoughts or any suggestions, or I think there will be some question answers at the later stage, then you can ask that. But really, this meditation or kind of connecting. So what I start with is usually we have made an acronym, which is known as coach. So coach means, I'll just explain to you and then we can go through the process actually. So coach means, the C means you are centered. When you feel centered, like grounded, when you are sitting in meditation, when you're sitting in prayer, you want your body to kind of still, not only the body, but also the mind. Because someone said, hey, can you get your mind not to think? That thought itself, can you get your mind not to think itself is a thought. So what we can do is that we can quieten the number of thoughts, because in a day, they say that we get approximately about 60 to 70,000 thoughts. Out of that, 80% is kind of negative and 20% is what is being used. So imagine the amount of energy that is being wasted throughout the day. But through the meditation, through the breathing, if we are able to quieten it down, then we are able to bring in more creativity. So that's the thing. I'm not sure if you all are using chat or but not during meditation. But in case if you have anything to put in or share, or you want me to bring it in light, I think so you can use that, or I leave it to the organizers to take that call. But what I would love is that little bit of the kind of interaction, so that you get the basic idea about the skill about the meditation. And whatever I'm going to share, even if you take 20% of that and bring it into your life, because this is what I've been practicing, I have got amazing benefits. So if you can take 20% of that, that will be amazing. So the coach is, the C means centered, feeling centered. So that is grounded. So that means you are connected, you're grounded. And then we call it the O. O means open. So whatever is coming through, and whatever you are able to learn, we get an open-minded, and that's how you're able to grasp and learn. And open to possibility. The world is full of possibilities. Can we have our open-minded, and not get stuck in a situation? And then we call it the C, which is again connection. A, we have the awareness. So awareness is basically awareness being in the present moment. We are always thinking about, generally the mind thinks about the past, or it is thinking about the future, but very seldom we are in the present moment. So as the gurus have mentioned, they said being in the present moment is a true gift. Being in the past, being in the future, we don't know, but just being in the present. So being aware of being in the present moment is a great gift, appreciating. So, and the third one, the fourth is C. C is again, connected, connected to the field. I'm sure you all have the place in your house where you do the prayers. That place itself is a field. So if there is a problem, in my experience, I have a meditation place in my house. When if there is a problem or I'm not able to get a solution, I go and sit in that place of beautiful where the field has been created, and I connect with the source, with God, and then I get through the challenges. So that is a beautiful place where you get connected. There's a field that has been created, you know. And then finally is the whole edge. We are able to hold the experience, because whatever we learn, in meditation or through our prayers, we seldom sometimes forget when we have the challenges. But can we hold that beautiful experience, the time when you have had that beautiful connection and you felt really blissful and an amazing experience? Can we hold it? So this is why the coach state is basically. So if you can just think, I'm going to repeat it again. If you can just think about this and you can work it in your own way, but if you can follow this and every day, even for 5 minutes, just before you do this, or any event you're starting, or you're about to get to work, or you're leaving the house, just practice this and see the magical moment it starts. I do that every day as I get to the office, or I'm able to, go for a big presentation. Just calm, quieten my mind, and then it's not about me. It's all about what the universe is going to give, and I'm just the what you call in Hindi we call it the madhyam, but the universe is going to share and is going to give it as a gift. So again, I repeat, coach. So C means centered. You feel grounded, and then O is open, open to possibility. Just calm down and you will see how you get the solutions. And then A is awareness, being in the present moment. And then C is connected, connected to the field. We all in the field today. Everybody is connected to the field through the vibrations. And H, we are able to hold it, come kind of hold. So what I would like to begin is that if you want to just relax, and again, this is again a very powerful but very short one. So we'll have 1 minute, and I'm going to time it for you. So in 1 minute, we are going to do inhaling and exhaling. Now, inhaling and exhaling is one count. So, for instance, I will show you. So inhaling and exhaling is one count. So in 1 minute, you're going to inhale and exhale, but you're going to count also the number of times you have done the inhale and exhale. And then you can put it on chat once I say time is up. So is that ready? So, and also try to hold it. So the thing is that everyone's breathing might be different, doesn't matter, but just try to hold it and exhale in a long way. I'll show it again, So inhale, and then you can hold it for 2 or 3 counts, and then exhale is long. Now, a lot of people say, can I do it through the nose? Yes, you can. But if you really want to get that inhaling and exhaling, releasing it, exhaling it through the mouth makes a lot of difference. It also releases all the stress. It also, gets the day going. So this you can do it anytime, morning, afternoon, evening. But the best thing is to start the day with the morning and let everything which is being stored inside, get it out. So ready? Is everybody ready? Can we go for it? So I'm going to count 1 minute. So count the breathing. So as you're inhaling and exhaling, count your breathing, and then you can put it on chat. So the time starts now. You can go ahead. About 15 more seconds. And time up. So you can come back. So anyone can put on chat the number of times. Oh, 5. Okay, Vinaben says 5. Okay.
I did 10.
10. Okay. Then we have Urvashi 7, Chandani Shaji 7. Okay, not bad. Okay, Nisha Patel 2. Okay, fair enough. Yeah. So there is no, now the question is that the good news is that there is no right or wrong. Jalpaji says 10. Okay, very good. So there's no right or wrong, but the idea is to count the breath. Now, actually, if you want to know the number of breaths, it is usually between 10 and 12. So that's the amount of breathing you would do in probably in a minute, depending upon how deep and how, maybe some people are very shallow, some people are very fast. So it all depends upon that. But 10 to 12 is what average it helps. Now, anybody can share what was that experience, because I'm going to take you through the second round, but here I'm going to put a challenge. I'm going to do something a little different. So can they share their experience? How did they feel just quietening and just focusing on the breathing? Or was your mind going all different directions? Yes, Salaji.
I felt very calm and quiet.
Yes.
Mine wasn't anywhere. It was just there.
Yes, exactly. That's very good. That's brilliant.
That's how I felt today.
Yes, that's fantastic. Okay, so what I'm going to request is that that we're going to do it again, but now I am going to put up a little bit of a challenge. So I may say something to you all, but the goal is going to be you all are still going to be focusing on the breathing and the number of counts. But I'm going to say something completely different. So not focusing on my thoughts, my words, but focusing on the breathing and the number of counts. So is that ready? Yeah, Urushiji says throwing toxins back thoughts out. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. Really appreciate that. Because I feel sharing is caring. When you share, you are actually sharing it with everybody so that they also get the experience. And when you share also, it goes inside. Sometimes when we leave it outside, so we are detached, but when you're sharing, you own it. This is me who's sharing it. So this is how I own it. So it becomes practical experience. So ready? So let's get started. Again, relax. So you can, keep your feet on the ground, loosely, your spine loosely straight, or, kind of relaxed. You don't want to have it too tight, but just in the relaxed position. And at the count of 3, 3, 2, 1, we go. So again, 1 minute and breathing. So as you are breathing, you might be thinking about the breakfast. It's a Sunday morning. You might be thinking about the breakfast, the food that is going to be prepared, or the food that has already been prepared. But your goal is to focus on the breathing, and the breakfast will happen later. But now focus on the breathing. You may have things to do, an agenda. You may have want to go out, but that is all going to happen later. Focus on the breathing. And the mind has a tendency of taking you in the past. What happened yesterday? What happened an hour before? But focus on the breathing. Got 15 more seconds. And the time is up. Welcome back. So how was the experience this time and compared to last time? So were you able to focus on the breathing, or my thoughts were distracting y'all?
I actually ignored you speak.
Oh, thank you.
I just ignored and I carried on and I managed to do 13 this time.
Beautiful, beautiful. Congratulations. Congratulations. Yes. I think Manораji has. Yes.
Yes, I had 15 and
Oh,
I just
beautiful.
looked at the screen.
Okay, excellent, excellent. Y'all are wonderful. I think y'all are really advanced because, yeah, the fact that thoughts does not bother you, it's amazing, amazing. Yeah. Okay. Veena Ben says I was focused, but did listen to you. Okay, okay. Yeah. Statement was not relevant at present. Yeah. Perfect. Excellent. Urushi says yes. Anybody else? That's wonderful. Thank you for sharing. I'm really, really thankful to you all. Yes. Any other experience? Yes, Sarlaji. Yes.
Yeah, I focused and I did about 14 times, 15
Oh,
times.
beautiful.
But also listening what you were saying, that I couldn't, it just come in.
Yes, yes, yes.
We were
So this is,
connected.
yes, exactly. So the reason I had done this is that this is what happens when we do our prayers and meditation. It is very, very natural that the thoughts will keep coming
Come,
and going.
come and going
But
through.
if we bring our thoughts back to a practice that you are doing, like for instance, you did the mantra, you were, practicing some puja, but just bringing the thoughts, like we had Janmashtami, by the happy Janmashtami. So it is like, can we be intoxicated in that, that Krishna thing, in that time, the present moment, what we're celebrating, or is the mind going to the food, going to where we are going to go, what the children are doing, or what is the plan next moment? So the mind will go. So someone told me, one of my guru's mentor, they said that if you don't give thoughts to the mind will go anyway.
Way, yeah, true.
So we need to give the thoughts direction to the mind, saying that, hello, mind, my best friend, I am now going to be sitting in prayer or meditation for this time. Please help me and take me through, So the mind will support you. Then the mind will say, okay, the mind is like a horse, the 5 horses we see, it's like the ghoda, the chanchal ghoda. It will go in all directions. The directions which you have never thought, the thoughts you have never thought about it, but it will go everywhere. But if you are able to put the horse in your command, and it takes practice, maybe months and months. So someone, went to one of the Harvard University, a guy went to one of the big monks. He said, Guruji, I want to learn, what have you been teaching, this meditation practice. I want to learn and master. I'm in Harvard. How soon can I learn? He said, very nice. You're in Harvard. I appreciate that. He says, it will take you 7 years. He said, 7 years? Can't I do anything fast? Now everything is fast paced, everything is very quick. The food is quick, all the games you see, cricket, football, everything is very quick. I want to learn quick. He says, again, 7 years. Meditation practice there is no fast track. It takes years and years of effort to put it into practice. Maybe sometimes lifetime, but you need to continue. And that's what it is. You cannot learn something quickly, and there is no shortcut to it. So that's what the practice is all about, that once you start doing it, that's what the mind, once you start training the mind, you will have such enjoyment, such bliss, that no matter how much dole and how much anybody is making noise, you will be in that. As you have seen in Krishna, that the gopis were just in dancing in the love of the Krishna. That basuri. That's it. They didn't know what was happening. So that is where the state, we can be even few percentage. Some might say, in the modern world, it is not possible, but even few percentage, it is possible. If we practice it every day. So that's what the whole idea about this meditation practice is. The other thing about which I said about the coach state is also taking that time, like you are certainly all must certainly be taking out time in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening for meditation, but really taking that out like discipline, saying that this time I will not miss. So whether it is morning, evening, I'm sure you must be having, but if you probably want to make that discipline, saying that, okay, I will not miss this time, 10 minutes or 15 minutes, and that will become again very magical, that this time everybody will know that this time they are going to be in meditation. I don't want to disturb them. So the atmosphere, the people, the all around will know that this is their me time, this is their prayer time. So, if we can make this, it is all there, but if we can make a discipline wherever you go. So what happens is that you may have it in your house, but what if you travel? Do we have that discipline when we travel? Some people have, some people not. What if you're not keeping well? Do we have a discipline still to get up for that 10, 15 minutes, that particular time? Or so the reason I'm sharing that is that when you have the discipline, like we have the discipline of waking up 4 o'clock and meditation, and then evening, 7 to 7:30 is very powerful, because we call it Numasham, as the sun sets, we do the meditation and send that particular time is for the whole world. We send it the vibrations to the whole world. But can I have the discipline? So for me, my example is that especially the evening, that wherever I go, even I'm in the flight, even I'm with the customers, even I'm, doing anything, I'm not keeping well, but that time has become so magical that I will wake up, 7 to 7:30, I will leave everything and just practice that this is a time I've devoted for the universe, for the world, so I can spread good vibrations, I can share, because vibrations do reach people. 100% it reaches, because whatever thought you're sending, you're transmitting, it is coming back to you. So if you're sending good thoughts, the good vibrations are coming again to you, So the vibrations reach. And someone told me, can you cure somebody like through vibrations? Absolutely. If you sit with a good intention, I'm going to go to another part of intention. If you sit with a good intention, the word intention, I don't know what you call it, intention in Hindi. Or Gujarati ma, Hindi ma, I don't know what do you call the intention? Intention is means
Is it not you want to do it?
yeah, but does it say there's a word bhav? Is it bhav? Intention is bhav?
આ
Does it?
કરવાનું જ છે આ રહ્યા કરવાનું જ છે.
Exactly કરવાનું છે. But intention ma what we call it the bharosa.
Bhavna.
ભરોસા.
Yeah, bhavna, yes, exactly.
Bhavna.
So, Hindi they call it bharosa also, because intention, if you don't have the bharosa, like for instance somebody says to you that you will be okay, you will be okay. Now one mantra I have learned is that I'm going to share a quick story with you. So this was this king who was very wealthy, and he had everything in the world, nothing was missing. But his guru told him that I'm going to give you something that will help you in case if you get into trouble. So he gives him one ring, diamond ring. He says, this is a diamond ring. You see the diamonds? In that diamonds, if you take out the diamonds, but not now when you are in trouble, when you take out the diamonds, there'll be something written in that. And that will help you during your tough times. So the king took that ring and he said, okay, I'm very happy and everything is there. But there was a time came when he lost his kingdom, lost everything. And that is why he was sitting very, very, dejected, and he didn't know what to do about his life. He remembered the ring. He said, oh, I know the ring. Okay, he got the ring, and then he took out the diamonds, and there was something written in that. There were 4 words. Those words have been magical for me. And now we see in the world outside, people using it in their trainings and the big psychologists using it, because it's a magical word to cure yourself, to heal yourself, and to get out of any trouble. So would you like to know what the magical word is? They say it was written, this time will also pass. The best is yet to come. Absolutely magical. So if you can put it somewhere in your prayer area, in your room, then just remember that whatever you are going through right now, anything that you're going through, this time will also pass. The best is yet to come. We may not be able to see it, but God has got a plan. Just have patience, have bharosa. That beautiful word in Krishna, they say that, the bharosa is the biggest word that can take you through any challenges. Or the naya, it can get the boat across through the ocean. So this has been my, kind of, anytime, whenever I think about anything, I just remember this, that this time is also going to pass, having that bharosa, and the best is yet to come. So someone was saying, sorry, what is the best time? Okay, Rushiben saying good thought, good intention. Intention means irado. Yeah, irado in Gujarati. Yes, irado and bhav. Yeah, perfect. So this is something, you can practice. And sometimes if your mind is also running, just think about this word and your mind will come back. That, I need to think about the present moment, not about the past, not about the future. Again, takes practice. So what I was sharing with you is the intentions. Would you like to go through one more meditation practice? So I'm going to give you like a commentary, and then I come back to the intention then. So if you want to just again kind of relax and just be, keep your feet on the ground and take this time, I'm not going to take you through breathing, but you can breathe naturally. But just as we start, just inhale and exhale at least 3 times, take a deep inhale and exhale, and then exhale. So inhale, and then exhale. Inhale, and then exhale. And as you're ready, I'm going to take you, so you're seated on a comfortable position, and with the goal of bringing the wellness and warmth into your life. You can open your eyes, you can close your eyes, whatever you feel comfortable, but just feel relaxed, and continue breathing, as you are listening to this meditation practice. And take a few deep breaths to focus on the present moment. So as the mind might go somewhere, bring it back to the present moment. And gently we bring attention to a person or some situation. that is causing you a sense of discomfort. To shift this energy and create a loving and kindness practice, to get in tune with the world, with yourself in a mindful, gentle, and caring way. Now, think about a person or another living being that makes you smile naturally, makes you happy. It can be a child, grandma, or even your dog, cat, a creature that brings happiness naturally into your heart. Could be the nature, could be some trees, could be some fruits. And for a moment, visualize it through your mind's eye, just as if he, she is in front of you. If you are unable to visualize, just feel it. Now acknowledge how this creature can be just like you, subject to sickness, aging, and passing away. This creature wants to be happy and free from suffering, just like all other living beings. And repeat mentally in a relaxed way these words. These are again very powerful, magical words. May you be safe, calm, healthy, and peaceful. May you be safe, calm, healthy, and peaceful. When you notice that your mind is wandering, return to the words and the image of loved one and realize the feeling that can arise. Now visualize yourself, your whole body in the mind's eye, and offer the same message to yourself. Again, if you're not able to visualize, just feel it or say it with the words. Knowing that you too can go through circumstances, challenges, and say these words to yourself. May you be safe, calm, healthy, and peaceful. May you be safe, calm, healthy, and peaceful. And continue breathing, inhaling and exhaling. And now choose a neutral person, a person who does not give you any particular emotion, neither positive nor negative. Even this person can go through ups and downs. Visualize it in front of you or feel it as if you were talking to him or her and repeat the message. May you be safe, calm, healthy, and peaceful. And return each time to the image of the words if your mind wanders to other themes. Whenever your mind wanders, you may just repeat that. May you be safe, calm, healthy, and peaceful. Now, finally, a more difficult part to play is that if you choose a person who has caused you pain in the past or still creates negative emotions, allow him to sit in front of you, in your view, and this person has also gone through some circumstances. And it is now time to forgive and forget that person, what that person has done. Again, by beautiful mantra, may you be safe, calm, healthy, and peaceful. May you be safe, calm, healthy, and peaceful. And as you give this, you let the love, ocean of love, flowing into your heart. And as it comes to you, you are sending it through the world and sharing this message of loving and kindness to all your loved ones, to your children, to your family members, to all your friends. And finally, by saying this, may you be safe, calm, healthy, and peaceful.
Calm, healthy, and peaceful.
And feel the love from the community, from everywhere. And just finally taking that deep breath, inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. And then you can slowly open your eyes or come back to the room. So as you come back, any thoughts or this is very powerful actually when you really want to let go and share that loving and kindness, and that's what is required in today's world. We have all past issues, but can we bring in more loving and kindness in our life so that we can give it to others? Because what is going to happen as we move forward in 25, in 2030, more and more people will want from you rather than we wanting from others. So if we are ready, we'll be able to give to others. You know, as I say in Hindi, જેનો મટકો તમારો મટકો અગર ભર્યો છે તો આપણે આપવાનો ઈઝી થઈ જાય. અગર મટકો ખાલી છે પછી it is going to always shake. So that's the whole idea. Sorry, my Gujarati is not that great, so so that's the beauty about it. So anybody like to share? And then I will share with you the intention, the power of intention, the magic of intention. Yes, go ahead, please. No, yes.
I think I always remember Pramukh Swami saying,
Yes.
in the joy of others lies our own. And
Yes.
that is a beautiful one to
Yes.
put into practice.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you for sharing. Anybody else? Or then the meditation, kind of the state of meditation, still in that, maybe calm, peaceful, and happy. But yeah, that's the beauty about this meditation, that the more you give. And again, someone told me, one of the very big Gurujis, he said that if you want to know how someone has lived their life, the way is that when someone takes the last breath on the bed, that's the beauty, and the soul just goes away. So that shows that the person has lived the life beautifully. The nature, everybody says namaste, everyone has come and everyone has to go. But how we live our life is the proof that, is the last breath what we take. So this is what is very, very key. And that's what my intention, again, I'm going to come on intention, is that's what I tell. I said, whatever I can, at least now I've started this practicing again, that nobody should get hurt from me. Nobody that I have hurt somebody in the past. So, I say sorry in my meditation, and then let it go, so that whenever I leave, everybody has that happy feeling. Nobody feels that, okay, this person did this. So that's what the intention is. I'm going to go to the intention. Any thoughts before that? So we have done the breathing, we have done the loving and kindness. So the intention, now setting intention. Someone said, yes, what was the irado and the bhav. So there was this group of, intellectual people. They wanted to copy one of the monks. They said, how do you do this? How do you cure people just with the power of intention? He said, okay, come and model me, and then you can see how it goes. So they went to him to model him in his beautiful place. So he said to the group, he said, is there anyone who has a problem that I can cure? So one said that my feet I cannot walk. I have this arthritis and old age. I'm not able to walk. He says, okay, just lie down. So he put him down. And then he started his, prayers or whatever it is. He went on for about an hour. The people, those who were following him, after an hour, they said, Guruji, the process is finished? He said, yes. And now I'm going to get the person to get up. So he asked the person, his name was John. He said, John, now you can get up. So he got up, and then he was able to walk. But the people, those who were following, they could not understand that what was the process. So again, they asked them, Guruji, they said, what have you done? Fine, you started something and then you finished something, but we don't know because we could not see. He said, how did you cure that person? He said the intention was, the moment he lied down, was that simple one line, that as soon as he wakes up, he will be able to walk. As soon as he wakes up, he'll be able to walk and he'll be fully cured. So he set the intention before, as if it was already happened. So that is the intention, that as if it is already happened. And that's the beauty about, like if somebody is in the hospital, about to get an operation, and you tell the doctor, there was a Gujarati, I'll go to send the sentence and put it in English. She said that, doctor, મને તમારે ઉપર બહુ ભરોસો છે. આ પેશન્ટ નથી, but આ મારો સગો છે, મારો બ્રધર છે. આ તમે ઓપરેશન કરશો, એ પાછળ ઓપરેશન કરીને I will see him sitting in the room comfortably. ડોક્ટર પરેશાન થઈ ગયો. ડોક્ટર કીધું, but ઓપરેશન થયું નથી, તમે કેમ ગેરંટી કરો છો? એ મારો ઇન્ટેન્શન ને ભરોસો છે ભગવાનને ઉપર. You see, so what I mean to say is that she said that I have so much faith in God and I have so much faith in what you are going to do, that my brother is going to be fully, after the operation, fully relaxed, and I'm going to see him in the room. So that is the intention, and that is what we call the bharosa. Now, can you do this in everyday activity? I'll give you an example. Since the time I learned this, we know all this irada, bharut, but how do we practice it? So this is my intention for today, is that can we start practicing, what we learn and see the difference that it makes? If it doesn't make, no problem, but can we practice? Can we at least take that one step? So what I did is that I said, okay, let me try, not challenge, but let me try. So I tried, now, especially when I was coming, we give you a current example. There are many examples, but I'll give you a current example. I was coming to Heathrow. So a lot of people said Heathrow is very busy. There's a lot of queue, baggage is a problem, and all that stuff. I asked somebody, they said, don't worry. They reminded me, they said, have bharosa. You are talking about bharosa, you have bharosa. I said, oh, that's a good question. I need to have bharosa. I set the intention. I said, okay, now I'm going to challenge myself. I said, my flight lands at 4:30 and I need to reach, by 6:30, I will be at the Global House, So this is what it is. So I set the intention before the flight could take off. So as if it has already happened. Luckily, the flight landed at 3:30. And then when I landed the immigration, there's a big queue, maybe 1,200 passengers, 5, 6, 7 flights came. Then the thought came that the bharosa was shaking a little bit. Said, oh, I said I'm going to be 6:30. It doesn't look like it's a big queue. But again, I reminded myself. I said, why should I think when I've given it to God? Let him take care. Let me enjoy the journey. Let me not think about my time. Let me not think about what is it. Let me enjoy this time, whatever time I'm going to get through. And at 1.5 hours passed so beautifully that I really enjoyed that being in that time. And then the baggage, I had feared the baggage. Baggage was out in 5 minutes. I came through, the baggage was coming out. I said, wow. And out through, the transport was available. And you will not believe, 6:35, I was in Global House. Now you would say, how? But that is what the power of intention is. So this is an example of, I do this while traveling quite a lot, even if there is some health elements, to finding a doctor, no point in stressing outside our control. Very nice. Absolutely. And that's the thing. Someone told me, what if immigration gets more delayed? What if your baggage doesn't come out? But that is what is called, we have bharosa. And then if something doesn't happen, then God has got a different plan. Maybe we don't know about that, but having that bharosa throughout the journey. Even to get a nice doctor, they say that if you set an intention that I'm going to get and meet this doctor, he's the best doctor in town, and you will see how the doors will open. One person will get you connected, the other person will get you connected. So setting an intention and bharosa is very, very powerful. But can we practice this? We can, but you need to have a quiet mind. So whenever your minds are running away, practice the power of, the breathing and this meditation and see how it goes, prayers. So any thoughts on that? And before I get into another point, or we have a question answer?
Basically, I think to ignore or not to have negative mind.
Yes, yes. Very true. Yeah, that's what this technique helps you to kind of relax and, kind of enjoy the journey throughout, no matter, not thinking about the outcome, because the outcome is not in your hand, as you said, outcome is not. But if we enjoy the process of the journey, that becomes very, very beautiful, and that's what it is basically. Yeah. And then someone said, if you're going for a puja prayer and, you've got a lot of traffic and you think, okay, how am I going to reach? I'm a bit late. There have been so many stories that your powerful thought, things get delayed, and when you reach, the puja is still waiting for you because you had that thought. Now how that happens, that is what miracle, that is what we call the miracle. But if you keep that thought, if you have that real powerful intention, everything is possible. And I'm experiencing, I'm putting it more and more and more in practice every day. That's the power. Please repeat the lines you said. Okay.
Isn't that called unnecessary panic?
Unnecessary panic, you mean to say setting the intention?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good way. But again, the thing is that we have the road, when we go on to a T junction,
Yeah.
we always have a choice, you to go on the left or go on the right. Now if you go on the right, you end up somewhere else which you're not supposed to go. But if you had gone in the left, you would have ended up the right destination. So always there's this thought that, is this a good thought or is it a bad thought? But unless and until we don't try it, they say that if you have not tasted, the Shrikhand or the Gulab Jamun, so some people say, no, I don't like. Baba, ek thodu taste ta kari lo. At least taste ta karo, kem lage chhe. sugar છે નથી but બીજી વાત છે, but at least taste the love in that, the cardamom, the saffron, just taste it. How can you see it and then you say it is not good? તો એ છે કે આપણે, I feel that we have to try it out and see how it works, and if it doesn't, then keep trying, or if it doesn't work, fine, no problem. This is what I've done, that keep trying and practice, because sometimes it will work, sometimes not. But when it doesn't work, then I see where my mind was racing all the four corners. I will tell you another secret to help you that, but I'll say one more question. Uroshi says, do you think if people around you have negative thoughts, the outcome can be theirs as opposed? Beautiful.
Yes.
Absolutely. Kalpana ji says,
Yes.
must have thoughts, as negative thoughts may come negative intention.
Yes.
Well, that's also very good. No, thank you for sharing that. Really, that is very beautiful thoughts. So yes, we have been surrounded with negative thoughts, and as I said, I got these thoughts. Everyone was saying that, oh, you will get stuck and you're making a big mistake. So when I said the coach state in the initial state, so anybody, when I'm not able to make a decision, I go into that state. I said, okay, can I just sit for that 1 minute before I make a decision? Whatever it is a decision, I need to make a decision. I cannot sit and say, I'm not going to fly. Fly ta karvanu che, avanu ta che. So I have to make the decision. So I said, okay, let me have that 1 minute of quietness and let my mind be totally relaxed. And then I was able to make the decision, okay, I am going to go to Heathrow, not to Gatwick, not to Stansted. I'm just going to go there and we'll see whatever happens. I'm going to enjoy the journey. And I set the intention. So this is where the negativity was coming. Yes, it took me about 2 days. Actually, I will not say, it took me about 2 days to make a decision before I could click the ticket. Yes, go ahead. So it took me about 2 days to think. But that's what it is. That's the bharosa, that I left it on God. You, whatever it is, you take me through this journey and let this journey be the remarkable and the most, because after COVID, first journey overseas, so let me have this journey enjoyable rather than having a different experience. But yeah, negativity will come, but can we go in ourself, that we call the internal self? Can we go internally and then quieten the mind and then make a decision? And there's someone said that, okay, the decision can go negative if you have too many negative. If you have the bharosa, if you leave it to the God, saying that whatever it is, I leave it to you, I surrender myself. Aaj word che na, surrender, what do you call in Hindi? Surrender, arpan. So when you surrender yourself to God, trust me, the negative thing also, what happened to you, chalta padi gyu, if somebody fell, that could have been a big thing. But this is very little hurt. So God has got a different plan. So let's surrender and then see. And again, the bharosa. Then the negative thought comes, that samarpan. Yeah, the negative thought will come. That is part of the mind. Mind will take us through that. We cannot. But practice. Jene koi kidu. Repetition is the mother of success. Mother of all success. Okay, repeat karta raho. You do that with love. Other thing is, I want to share is that je apne tame bhog banao, prasad banao, bhog banao. So that also, they say that when you do it with a lot of love, I'm sure you must have experienced, when you do it with a lot of stress, busy che, jaldi banavano che, we have to just offer. So that actually bhog, you will feel yourself, bija badane nahi, but you will feel yourself. I don't feel very satisfied with the Ajay J Prasad banane. It has not really come out to the level that I wanted. In color, the saffron has really gone across everywhere. The cardamom taste is there, and nuts are also there. Yeah, if you make something is going to be missing. Something is there, or whatever. There will be some. So you will feel it. Ki apna mind aaj saras nati. I am not feeling good. Prasad pan is not come out well. That is a correlated of your mind. That je thought tame karso, that affects your work, that affects your food as well. But if you have that thought, if you don't have anything, there are a lot of stories. Jene ghar ma kai nathi, short supply che, maybe this is less, the masalo pan nathi, but itlu pyar thi banave, like so much love and energy nake. So they say, wow, what a beautiful dish. We know that we have not put anything in that, but so that is the thing. Because I love cooking. That's the reason I'm sharing the cooking part. I make badu now, suji no halwa, especially the Gujarat, the Krishna, they make these moong dal halwa. That's my favorite. And the smell, the aroma which comes out, amazing. So I cook everything, all the food, I love the food. But Gujarati na nahi ave, rotli nahi ave, ne theplo nahi ave, ne handvi ne handvo. This is something still I'm in practice, but biju badu ave. So the thing is that the food also, that also affects through the mind. So how do we prepare ourselves? How do we prepare, like when we're preparing the food, again, relaxing the mind and getting through that process. So if you want to just practice one more last meditation, or you want to do a question answer session.
Entirely up to you.
I'm in the T junction now. I have to take a right or a left.
તમારી પાસે કઈ જાણવું છે હજી વધારે.
Okay.
તમારો ટોક પણ બહુ સરસ હતો. તમે
Thank
વેમ્બલીમાં
you.
હમણાં આપેલું ને last.
Oh, yes. Thank you.
તમારી પાસે કઈ સાંભળવું છે મારે.
Acha. Thank you very much. And you see, this is all my experience, personal experience. What I have learned, whatever you get from, your gurus, your mentors, we learn, can we put that into practicality? And I had all this, I have learned, because after bhakti, I have done Krishna bhakti. I was a big Krishna bhagat till at the age of 8. I used to fast. My mom used to say, એટલા 8 સાલ 8 વર્ષના છે 9 વર્ષના તમે શું ફાસ્ટિંગ કરો છો? I had bhagat, ekdam mane bhagat means bhagat. So I never, because there's so much love for Krishna. But the thing is that is why the bharosa and that is faith is there in God, And if you must have heard that ek hatu, I don't know who was that, Rukmani or I think so it was Rukmani who said that Krishna, you beya hachidana Krishna pase, forgetting the name now. Someone, Rukmani said ki tame kem mane yaad nahi karo cho, why you keep forgetting me, and why I have so many problems in my life. He says the fact that you have problems, that you're remembering me. Agar problems nahi hase tame mane bhuli jaso. So pachi, sometimes I tell God, I said, why only problems I will remember? Why should I not remember you in good times as well? This is what I have started, is that good time or bad times, always remember him, take his blessings, and everything will go right, And someone said, okay, you wanted to repeat that line, right? This time will also pass, the best is yet to come. This time will also pass, the best is yet to come. And then the other one, if you want to know, is that very, very important, is that we always have a choice. We always have a choice, but we need to make that decision. Any situation, we always have a choice. If you keep this in mind, then you will be very relaxed, because choice, we have to make a decision. We cannot just sit and then, say that, okay, leave it to God, but make the decision. And then you surrender it to God, because God says the first step you need to take. Ek kadam tamaro, 1000 kadam, they say that 1,000 steps, God will help you through that. But first step we need to take. That first thought we need to make. And this is where, will really, really help you. So if you want, I can take you through one quick meditation again, a little bit of a breathing. So if that is going to be okay for you all, just a quick 3 minutes breathing exercise. All right, Che?
Yep.
Okay, fine, no problem. So again, just feeling relaxed, and as it's a great week to start, because Sunday is the new week. So just feel relaxed. You can close your eyes, open your eyes, whatever you feel comfortable. But again, just practicing that deep meditation, inhaling and exhaling 3 times actually. And just feel your shoulders relaxed, your back is relaxed, your feet on the ground. And again, the thoughts may come, they may take you to the past, they may take you to the future, but how can I just feel relaxed? And start taking 3 deep breaths. Really nice and easy breaths. And the last one. And as you settle into your natural rhythm of the breath, knowing throughout the practice, you will hear sounds inside the room, sounds outside. You're hearing this sound as well. These are not distractions, not disruptions. Simply what's happening around us is, as we sit and breathe, we are just being in the present moment, having that awareness now. And begin to notice that the mind, as it wanders, jumping from thought to thought, gently guide the attention and focus to the stomach or the chest as you breathe and then rise. You see the whole body being relaxed. Simply continuing this practice, observing sensation of breath. Notice the mind as it wanders. Release the thought, returning attention and focus to the breath. Breathing in, follow the breathe in. Breathing out, follow the breathe out. Let the noise come in, but focus on the present moment. The mind wanders. Gently guide attention back to the breath. Letting go of the expectation or judgments of your practice, just sitting and breathing. Breathing in, feeling the stomach rise. Breathing out, feeling the stomach fall. As you say, when you breathe in, the diaphragm expands. When you breathe out, the diaphragm extracts. Learning to be comfortable in the stillness. Knowing what it is like to just sit and breathe. Again, taking 3 deep breaths. And as you are relaxed, you may feel ready. And once you're ready, you can open your eyes and come back. And as you come back, you can kind of rub your hands, as you must have done this before. But this time, the reason for rubbing the hands and putting it on your head is, you can put it in your eyes, but putting on your head is like you are giving your buddhi, the intellect, more powers, saying that you are the most powerful intellect that I have. Buddhishali bani jao bada, that's what the thing is, that so that you can make the right decisions and you can make the right thoughts. And you can also put it on your eyes so that it feels good. Because the hands have got a lot of vibration. After clapping kare, a lot of, the reason for this clapping is that, well, we have all these special connections actually. Jetlu pan clap kare, right? The more we clap, the more it opens up and the more you feel good. And that's why we rub the hands and put it here. The effects really happen. Bohu shanti made. It makes a lot of difference. I do that every day in the morning. Beautiful, beautiful. And the intellect becomes more wiser and wiser. So that's what it is. One last thing I would like to share is that, which I again learned, it's a small thing. And now you might think it's required, not required. But if you ever have a thought, that a problem thai financially, maybe you may not have this, but if somebody is going through a financial problem, the one advice will help them to get out of it. And that is the power of thought. We all have a wallet, with the credit card. Now we don't keep the money in that. Very rarely we keep the money. If you keep at least minimum 150 pound. Now, so why 150 pound? Let's say example, 150 pound. Always in the wallet, in a place. Now I know, matas or my mother used to keep it everywhere in the corner. Cupboard kholo to pachi kya kya pat paiso nikal se. But now you just keep it in the wallet. 150 pounds. And the challenge is, do not use that money. Do not use that money. If you have to use it in emergency, yes, but put it back. Now, the reason behind is that if you go through any challenging situation, I said, if not you, but somebody else is going through, that will remind them. You see how the mind works. Now, this is where I wanted to say how the mind works is that you will see that money and you will say that I have enough.
Yeah.
I have enough. I have enough. And this, again, you can repeat, this time will also pass if you're going through challenging time, and that money will always stay with you. That is the magic. I think so in India, I've learned coin nakhe, you put a coin in your wallet or something like that, or we do the silver coin or gold coin. That is known as barkat. I don't know what is the English name for that. Overflow, cash folded or open. That is nice. Cash folded or open. I would say, fold it and keep it, which you can generally not see, but it is there. So when you open your wallet, you see that it is there. And that's the beauty. And barkat, we do it for the house, we do it for the bandara, we do it for others. But can we do it for ourselves? That's what people have said, that we do it for others, but we have never done it for ourselves. But can you, as I say, put the oxygen first, then you put it for others. Can we take care of ourselves and then we can take care of others? So this is what I wanted to share. But thank you for giving me this wonderful opportunity. I feel so blessed and I feel so connected with you all, that my blessing, my account of blessing has increased, so I feel so connected. Thank you very much.
Beautifully explained, Girish Bhai. Excellent.
Thank you.
Excellent. Girish bhai બહુ સરસ મજા આવી ગઈ.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Girish
Learned a
bhai.
lot.
Really appreciate it.
પાછા આવજો ગિરીશભાઈ.
Jarur.
Do come again. Do come again.
Jarur.
દક્ષાબેન.
Maybe what would be helpful is that તમારે એક whatever you one word જે તમે લાગ્યું યા you something that you're going to take it back for you, the એક word થી તમે end કરી શકો.
એટલે એક word કેવી રીતે?
No, like what is it something that you felt? What is it something that you're going to be your takeaway? Like barkat, encouraging.
Barkat.
Yes. Yes, inspired. Okay.
Inspired.
Very nice. Yes.
Safe, calm and healthy and peaceful.
Safe, calm and healthy. Exactly. Faith.
Well, that
abundance.
I'm going to take it.
Peace.
Have faith in yourself and in God.
Yes.
Peace.
Excellent.
Peace.
Abundance. Very nice. Now, thank you. That was
Best is
Thank
yet
you
to
very
come.
much.
yes, the best is yet to come. Absolutely. Best is yet to come. That is it. All right. Have a wonderful week and a beautiful balance of 2022.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Really enjoyed it. Thanks very much.
Thank you. Really.
Keep well,
Thank
Girish
you.
Bhai.
Thank you.
Really enjoyed.
Wonderful.
Come again.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you. Bye.
Pannaben, thank you very much
You're welcome.
for bringing such lovely people to speak to us.
We must thank Panna a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you very much. It's her hard
Thank you.
work. Thank you.
That's it. Thank you, Panna.
It's a good intentions always.
Thank
See
you.
you Monday evening. Panna.
Can I
Relax now.
You're welcome, Jalpa. Thank you. Thank you very much, Girish Bhai. That was wonderful, and we would like you to come again and enjoy and celebrate your mind with us. We are what we think. All that we are arises with our thoughts. With our thoughts, we make the world. A simple way to identify spiritual growth is to be aware of how often you are genuinely happy for others. This is what we have actually learned from Girish Bhai today. And as he said, bharosa badha upar rakho. And as we have learned from our parents as well, kona upar bharosa rakho, that will let your own intentions will know. Anyway, thank you very much for
Thank you.
participating today. And I would like you to remind you all that today we're still celebrating Janmashtami, and today we have got Raj Bhai and we've got Raj Bhai and Anjali Ben doing Janmashtami at 4 o'clock, celebrating Janmashtami at 4 o'clock. So you must have seen my link today. I did put it out to remind everyone at 4 o'clock. So please try and join in for that. And then we've got Zumba on Monday. So please try and join in for Zumba as well. And obviously, we're going to put out anything that's coming on the way in the link, so try and look out for that link. Thank you very much again. Happy Janmashtami to you all.
Thank you.
Pannaben, thank you. Take care.
Thank you very much, Panna. See you again.
Thank you, Panna.
See you today and tomorrow.
Okay.
Bye.
Absolutely.
Bye.
Thank you, Panna.
Bye.
Take care, Pannaben. Take care.
Thank you all. Take care.
Take care. Thank you, Panna.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you, Pannaben.
Thank you.